Hello, this is Deb with Everyday Bites, and I have had some difficulty deciding whether I was wanting to even post this because it's so close to the heart and it still hurts. But I think it might help people. So I'll just get on with it, and hopefully it doesn't affect me too badly while I'm talking about it. But I lost my sister Melanie, my youngest sister, last September to ALS. And it started out with mini strokes in April of last year. And by September, she was so bad with not being able to walk and starting to lose more function of her arms, where she wasn't going to be able to talk to us through a boogie board to write to us, that she ended up passing away in September. And because of the history with her, I love her so much and I miss her so much. I wasn't really sure whether she would be in heaven. I had that question, is she going to be in heaven? And so I kept praying all the time. I prayed in the gap for her constantly. And I kept my prayers for, please, Lord, just let me know that my sister is in heaven, is going to heaven. I need to know that she'll be in heaven. And, I want to see her someday. But anyway, some time passed, and she went through a really rough time with a severe reaction to one of the medications. She ended up in the hospital. She had a feeding tube put in, and she had two different problems with that. One, the port had cracked and was leaking in, and it was very uncomfortable, and she had to go back to the hospital. And another time, she got an infection from it, and it was a very, very severe infection. So while she was actually at the hospital, she flatlined twice, and her older daughter was with her. And I didn't use my Snapchat back at that time, so eventually my youngest daughter said that her cousin had said that my sister Mel had flatlined twice, and when she came to, she said that she saw Jesus, and that Jesus said it wasn't her time. And so she survived, but she probably only survived maybe a month or two after that. And when it was closer to when she was passing, she wanted to talk to my husband, Ken. He's gone to Rhema Bible Training Center, and so he can quote so many scriptures, and he knows so much. And he's just the perfect person for anyone to talk to that has any questions about God or the Lord. And so she called him a couple different times, wanted to talk to him about God. Her idea of God was that he would let babies die and he was a bad God. And so Ken explained to her about the God of this world is the devil, and it's been the devil that does the bad things. We just have to ask for God to come into our lives. And so I think that helped her a lot to hear that from him. And it gave me a little more peace that she was actually asking questions like that. And then she passed, and that was a rough time. I still miss her. But it was a while later I was talking to somebody, and as I was talking to them about her, it dawned on me that I was the reason that Jesus said it wasn't her time. I needed to hear that she had flatlined and that she had seen Jesus and he said it wasn't her time. And that was all I needed for it to sink in, that she saw him. That means whenever she was going to pass away, she was going to be with him. And so that gave me such peace of mind that I know she is there with our dad and all of our other relatives that have gone, and with Jesus. So I have that peace. But it took a little time for it to sink into me that, yes, she saw Jesus, so that means she is with Jesus. So if this helps anybody, I honestly hope it does. Sometimes you can see a miracle, you can hear a miracle, and you don't realize it's a miracle and it's something for you until one day all of a sudden it hits you that was for me. Anyway, I have been blessed my whole life. I've been blessed with my family, blessed with my awesome husband and all of my children. I have so many great relatives, and I just want to know that everyone's in the right place at that right time. So all of you be blessed. I love you all. And also please subscribe and like and share even. So I would appreciate it. And God bless you all.